Hello, my name is Carlos, and this is my first presentation in a foreign language, and I will talk about 5G mobile network. What is 5G? It's a fifth generation mobile network. It is a new global wireless standard after 4G, and it enables a new kind of network that it is designed to connect virtually everyone and everything. This technology uses millimeter waves, which allows higher speed. Higher speed is very good to watch videos on YouTube, on Netflix, download everything you want. Ultra low latency is very good to play video games. More reliability, massive network capacity, because increase the number of users per meter. Uh, increase availability and more uniform user experience. I told you guys about millimeter waves, but what is millimeter waves? Millimeter waves use a higher frequency to deliver more data. And for this, we need small cells to deliver this data. And for 4G, for example, you use macro cells, big towers to send the data. But for 5G, we will need small cells because of the millimeter waves. We have some difference between 5G and 5G Wi-Fi. Uh, 5G, it's for cell phones, it's a wireless telecommunication standard which uses a frequency of 3.5 gigahertz, and this frequency is used in Brazil. Uh, and the 5G network, mobile network, use the DSS technology, is the dynamic spectrum sharing, and this technology used like a road of two ways. One way to send the data and other way to receive the data. And Wi-Fi 5G use only 5 gigahertz for data transmission. And many people confuse the 5G mobile network and Wi-Fi 5G because this G is for generation and this G is for gigahertz. Some difference between the technologies. The first of all is 1G, and 1G was invented in 1980 years, and it brings us analog voice, human to human, early mobile phones. 2G was invented in 1990 years, and it brings us a digital voice, low speed data, and voice and some text. The 3G was invented in 2000 years, and it brings us a mobile broadband, high-speed data, and internet access. 4G was invented in 2010 years and faster and better than 3G, IP-based network, higher speed internet, streaming apps. And nowadays, we have 5G to interconnect devices, sensors, and systems for consumers, government, and business. And many people find it strange because each technology brings us a new innovation, and 5G is only a new evolution of 4G. But how is 5G better than 4G? There are several reasons that 5G will be better than 4G. 5G is significantly faster than 4G. 5G is 100 times faster than 4G. And I see some videos, the guys of United States doing the test, and the test scored 1000 megabytes per second. 5G has more capacity than 4G because more people in a meter will be connected with 5G. 5G has significantly lower latency than 4G. In Brazil, 4G has 80 ms and 5G has 8 ms. 5G is a unified platform that is more capable than 4G. 5G uses spectrum better than 4G, is the road of two ways, and the technology will also use smaller transmitters. Uh, is the this is because of millimeter waves, and because of this we need more and more cells to deliver the data. And because of these two, I see some videos. The same guy who scored 1,000 megabytes per second, he walked once square away, and he did the speed test again. But this time he scored 100 megabits per second. It's a lot of difference. And how does 5G work? The 5G have two main components. The first one, the radio access network, to provide a continuous connections. Small cells will be distributed in clusters. Clusters is a small box, depending on where users require connection, which will complement the macro network that provides wide area coverage. And 5G macrocells will use MIMO, multiple output and multiple input. Is this the two ways road? Antennas that have multiple elements or connections to send and receive more data simultaneously. And that benefit to user is that more people can simultaneously connect to the network and maintain high throughput. And the other main component is the core network, is the mobile exchange and the data network that manages all of the mobile voice, data, and internet connections. For 5G, the core network is being redesigned to better integrate with the internet and cloud-based service, and also includes distributed servers across the network, improve response times. And what can 5G be used for? Uh, 5G can be used in enhanced mobile broadband to create a more immersive VR virtual reality, mission critical communication, because you can connect every everything, and massive IoT. And 5G can be used in the agronomy, for example, to you can install the sensors in the ground, and if the ground need some water, you can send water to the ground. For cars too, I don't know if someone here uh, know the Google's car. Google's car, it's a car, and you connect it to the internet, and it drives by itself. To healthcare too, I see some research and some doctors told about surgeries by distance, industries, um, danger areas and hot areas can be controlled by robots. Business, you not only see your friends or your boss in the screen of the computer, but you can connect in a virtual reality and see your friends face to face. 5G can be used to in smart homes, and it's a new innovation by Facebook is the metaverse. And here I bring the map from Brazil and the United States to compare. We can see the purple one is the 5G network, and the red one is the 4G. And we can see in the Brazil we don't have some uh, points of for 5G, and the United States all the country has 5G. And to finish, in Curitiba we have three operators with 5G mobile network. We have Vivo, Claro, and TIM. And in my opinion, it's not worth to buy a new cell phone because yes, you need to buy a new cell phone to use the 5G. because don't have a lot of place to use or roads, because I think the most important of 5G is using the roads. And this is thank you for watching.